Excuse me, do you mind if I sit here? Yes. Oh, fine. Sorry. What's up, my amazing fans? I hope all of you are doing very well. Now, many students have requested this video, and I felt like I had to talk about it after hearing many embarrassing stories like the one you just saw. I'm going to talk about a big problem with English, and that is answering negative questions, especially using yes or no. Unfortunately, English has no special words to answer negative questions, unlike other languages. Simply saying yes or no to a question doesn't necessarily mean the person you're talking to will understand. And this is a big problem. So I'm gonna tell you the general rules, but remember, each situation is different, and there isn't a perfect rule for this. But here are a few tips to help you avoid any embarrassing miscommunications. So why do we use negative questions? Well, sometimes we want to confirm something. You can't speak Chinese, can you? Or you are surprised by something and want to emphasize it. You can't speak Chinese? So how do we answer this? Yes? No? Maybe? Tip number 1. Generally, we answer a negative question with a negative answer if we agree with it, meaning we say no. In the same way, we answer a positive question we agree with using yes, or no if we don't agree. And here is the problem with English. One-word answers to negative questions are often very unclear. If I say yes, does that mean I can't speak Chinese? If I say no, does that mean I can speak Chinese? It's not always clear, so it's best to use a sentence when replying. Yes, I do speak Chinese. No, I don't speak Chinese. 我真的不会说中文. So just don't use one-word answers to negative questions, and there should be very little miscommunication. Tip number 2, listen carefully to the situation you're in. Let's look at the situation in the beginning of the video. Do you mind if I sit here? Yes. Oh, fine. Even though this is not a negative question, you need to be careful. If you say yes, it means you do mind, 我介意, and that you don't want the person to sit there, which sounds a little rude, and that's probably why the guy, I, acted a little rudely. What you should say, or I should have said, I said, I should say, is no, I don't mind. But if you don't want the person to sit there, you can just say, sorry, this seat is taken. Tip number 3, try not to reply using a positive word directly followed by a negative word, or a negative word directly followed by a positive word in the same sentence. In other words, try not to say, yes, I don't, or no, I do. This will definitely confuse people. For example, a positive question. Mike, do you like drinking coffee? Yes. Okay, easy. Everyone understands. But let's try the negative question. 麦克老师，你不喜欢喝咖啡吗？是的. In Chinese, I would affirm that I agree with your statement by saying, 是的. Yes, you are right. I don't like to drink coffee. But in English, it just causes confusion, as does replying with only yes or no. Mike, don't you like to drink coffee? Yes. No? Do you like coffee? No, I don't. No, I do. Yes, I don't. Do I like coffee? I don't know. So the best thing to say is simply, yes, I do, or no, I don't. And if you want to be really clear, you could say, no, I don't like coffee. Or, yes, I do like coffee. And tip number 4, remember that negative questions often ask the same information as positive ones do. This is a little confusing, but let's look at this example. Does he like chocolate? Doesn't he like chocolate? In both questions, we're asking whether or not he likes chocolate. The answer provides the same information, so we can answer these questions in the same way. Does he like chocolate? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Doesn't he like chocolate? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. So let's review. Generally speaking, don't use negative questions unless you want to express surprise or confirm something. When answering negative questions, be sure to express your opinion or answer in a sentence, not just yes or no by itself. Keep in mind, there are exceptions. but if you follow these basic principles, you will save yourself from some embarrassing miscommunication. Do you have an embarrassing negative question story? Please leave me a comment below, and don't forget to follow my channel. 我是麦克老师，下次再见。